All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in with me on this Sunday evening. You know what I mean? We got a special guest, man, one of the most underrated, brother. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Wide receivers, you know what I'm saying? We look at them track, chase the boxes, route runner, chase the boxes. I see a little Roddy White, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get what he thinks, who he thinks he is, brother. But nonetheless, I ain't going to take up too much time bringing young man on, man. Cannon Kirksey, 2026 wide receiver. Nancy Hughes. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, brother. Man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Well lit, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a fresh refresh, like it's been a busy day for you, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, brother. So, man, we're gonna get straight into it, bro. We ain't gonna play no games with them. Like I said, I feel like you underrated. Yeah. Is your audio coming through clear?
Yeah, it sounds good.
All right, bet. Like I said, I feel like you're underrated. Do you feel like people are still overlooking you, man?
Yeah, I definitely feel like people are still overlooking me. That's why this summer, I went out and went to a couple of camps, to get my name out there and showcase what I can do.
Nah, definitely, brother. When you went out there, you had multiple camps, blew up. You got 2 hours, maybe like 2 or 3 hours in one day. You got Morehouse and you got UTC. You know what I'm saying? So just what was the emotion that you felt, you know what I'm saying, knowing that I'm where I thought I
was? Happiness. I felt somewhat accomplished. We still got a lot of work to do, but all the hard work that I was putting in throughout the spring, was finally showing out, and I was getting my results that I wanted.
Absolutely. So like, what went into your process, man, of just going through day to day, knowing that you are, but you know what I'm saying, you may not, outside noise or no noise sometimes the most damaging thing to us. How did you stay locked in?
I've never been the type to really let any noise get me. I always stayed focused and competed with myself every day and, make sure I just got everything I need to get done. I don't have nothing to prove to anybody. I'll prove everything to myself,
Absolutely. So what did you prove to yourself this offseason, and what do you still have left to prove to yourself?
I proved that I can compete with anybody. I can beat a DB no matter how he's playing me, no matter if he's zone, man. And I still have to, put up them stats this season, this upcoming season. Yeah, that's it.
That's what I'm saying. Now, let me know, man. Let the people know, man. What type of stats are you looking to put up with you? I got a lot. I got a lot of length for you. I got about 4 or 5 things I can go.
Yeah. So this season I'm looking to have, upwards of 800 plus yards. I'm trying to get me like a 10 touchdown season. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that's how I march, man. Like I said, man, I thought I see a little Roddy White, you know what I'm saying, big body, athlete. Who do you kind of resemble your game afterwards?
I watch a lot of guys. I'm a 6'3" receiver, but I can run routes like I'm 5'10". I'm very versatile. Like I got a lot of stuff in my bag. So, I mean, I'll say Julio. Yeah, Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. Okay. Now, like you said, Julio, you big. What does it take? How does a big body receiver be able to run routes coming in and out of a phone? Like, what does that take?
Training, just constant reps. Like after a while, after you just keep doing it on and on again, you just get it. And so when I'm breaking down, I just make sure I get all my weight low and get my hips down. And yeah, that's how it works out.
You've always been good at football?
Yes, sir. Sure. Yeah, I started playing when I was 9. I was kind of late, not really, but yes, sir.
Okay, so you started late. Like, when When you started late, did you love football? Or did it take time for the game to grow on you?
It took time for the game to grow, a couple practices, but I really love the game. Like as soon as the season started, I was hooked.
And it take time to get adjusted to the licks. You know, man, I'm tired of coming home hurt every time.
I was having fun. I was bigger than everybody, so it wasn't too much on me.
Okay, so you just had to dominate these kids from the jump.
Yes, sir.
Early success. Okay. Were you playing wide receiver early too, or?
I was playing running back. You know, the fastest kid on the team usually goes and play running back when they play youth ball.
That's fact. So always been fast. That's crazy. You get it from your pops.
I guess.
He don't ever be talking about his boy days back in the day.
A little bit, kinda.
You don't ever pull you when you get back in the car after the game. You be like, yes, so you know all that show you just put on. You get most of that from your pops. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say?
He ain't never did that.
Okay, shout out to Pops, man. I'll never forget after I met you at Hotbeds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can share that real quick. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
All right, see that. Let me back up. That's Coach Brad. We're gonna talk about him real quick.
Some action. You got some action.
You pop it out to the game. Tell him. Pop it, Kenny. Tell him, boys. Come pop it.
They don't know who you is, bro.
Pop it, Kenny. You better tell him. Tell him who you is, too.
Kenny Kirksey. I like she was high school player wide receiver.
For sure. Yes, sir, man. What do you remember?
Sorry, I ain't hear you.
What do you
remember? It was cold.
It was cold as hell.
I got a lot of catches in that day, though. It was some good work, that practice. Yeah, I had a good time.
Facts, bro. Name Bacon. I'm not sure who this is, but we appreciate you tuning in. FF912. It's definitely Name Bacon. That's my last name. 100%. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. But went up against some Florida guys out there as well. So, did you see anything different from you go up against Georgia DBs all the time? Did you see anything different?
Nah, not really. I really didn't. You know, the DB was guarding me. He was from McKeitron, so the person in front of me, he wasn't from Florida. But yeah, other than that, I ain't really.
Not even during the game.
Nah, not really. Really wasn't much of a difference.
Okay, and it only lasts like a half, right?
Yeah.
Short.
So I didn't get to see much of what I wanted. Yeah.
All right, man. So we know about Ken. We know that he started playing the game at 9 years old. It was a hit sensation. So let me ask you: you talked about playing running back early on. Just how did playing running back early shape you to the receiver you are today?
Me being a hard runner, yeah, and my yak and getting upfield after I catch the ball, yeah. Transition.
So, yeah, my bad.
You good?
Would you say that you resemble Julio style running after the catch too, or is it a different person with the ball in his hand?
Yeah, I resemble Julio with the ball in my hand.
Okay. Had to ask. Played this offseason with G7 with Coach Bear. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that brand. Coach Bear's got a big brand on the south side and north side as well. Just how was that this offseason playing 7-on-7?
It was very fun. You know, it helped me boost my confidence. You know, catch the ball in different types of situations. You know, contested, if I'm wide open. You know, I just got a lot of reps in. I had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. So the stigma has kind of calmed down, right? But it was a narrative that 7-on-7 really don't get you prepared for real football. We talked about it helped the confidence. So, like, just what's your thoughts on that whole
I feel like 7-on-7 it does help you get better at football. I mean, it might not cover everything like blocking and stuff because you can't do that. But I mean, confidence, catching the ball, you know, one-on-one routes against the DB, you all get that in a real game situation. So I feel like 7-on-7 does translate into a real football game.
What's the specific things you're working on 7-on-7?
7-on-7, getting off the ball against press coverage, closing space and when the DB's off, his own coverage, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
I got you. Excuse me. Do you remember any DBs you left out there, brother?
Nah,
Not
I
really.
didn't know any names. Yeah, I was out there working.
I understand that, man. So, like, what's your routine, man? You know, are you a early riser during the off season? I know you got school practice, but what's your routine?
Yeah, I am an early riser. Waking up early throughout the whole year is kind of just built into me now. So I'm waking up early and I'm getting up and I'm going practice, working out. Coming home, chilling a little bit. Yeah, that's every day for me.
How early do you get up?
8.
8 in the morning.
Yes, sir. Sometimes 6 if we go and get on the jump machine and catch.
You got one at the house?
Oh, we got one at the school at Langston.
Okay, for sure. So you got open access to the field. That's what's up. So 6 a.m. when you get on the field machine, you know what I'm saying? After you hit the jugs, I'm assuming you go to the gym or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I meet up with the team in the locker room. We go in the gym. We all come together. We talk. Then we go out on the field. We have our little sprints, our runs. Then we go into our practice. And when our practice is over, we go and get our little meal. And then we just go on.
What team mom cook? Or they find something in?
I think it's a restaurant that caters our food. I think that's what it is. But it's good though.
Okay. So what's your go-to meal? Do you cook? Let me ask you, do you cook?
I mean, I can cook, but I can make eggs. That's all you need. Eggs, bacon, pancakes.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a little sandwich. I know you got a little PB&J, man.
Yeah, that's easy though. That's not really cooking. I wouldn't say that's cooking.
100%. Yeah. Like, what's your favorite go-to meal, brother? Before we get into the particular.
The pasta my mom makes. It's delicious.
Chicken Alfredo. She got a spaghetti. What type of
Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo?
Yeah.
Classic. Shout out to my Dukes. Like I said early on, man, I got a lot of receivers. You know what I'm saying? You got the tight end, you got yourself, you got McKinney, you know what I'm saying? Really got 2 tight ends. So just with all those names, man, just how's the wealth getting spread around on defense?
As a team, we're not too worried about who's getting the ball. As long as we're winning, we're all good. Everybody on the team, we all can eat. Or we can give Zay an out route. He can take it 90 yards. Carson can take the ball 90 yards. I can go over top, go deep. McKinney can catch a screen and take it all the way up the field. So, I mean, we're not really too worried about who's getting the ball and who's doing this as long as we're winning.
Absolutely, brother. So this has really been like the first year in a while, man, that Langston is it's not a lot of buzz around the Panthers for whatever reason, which I feel like is a mistake. But from your vantage point, I'm saying, just how has it been for this year's team to fly under the radar? Is it calm, man? It's like, now we gotta wake them up. What's our motto?
We gotta wake them up. We got a new head coach that came in, which he's still familiar with the team. He knows what it takes to be a part of our program. But yeah, we're just showing them that we still can do what we did in the past years. The past success is not going to change with a different head coach, and that's what we're going to prove this season.
Absolutely. So what's the practice like? I'm sure I came to one spring. I don't think it was no pads that day, or was it? It was pads, but it was kind of physical. You know what I'm saying? So how's physical nature of the practice preparing y'all?
Our practices, a lot of competition. We got a lot of our DB room is stacked, so I mean it's competition all day. It's a lot of competition and mental reps as well. We really break down all the plays, and even if the defense is messing up, our coach will go over there and break down and do what they need to do to fix it on the next rep. So we're learning, we're competing.
Yeah, y'all loaded. You got Clint, you know what I'm saying? You got Dale, for sure. It's another transfer. He came in from Kennesaw Mountain. I can't remember his name right now.
Bird.
Yes, right. That's right, Bird. So what have those battles been like for you on a day-to-day basis?
Amazing. I love competition, so I'm getting them better. Iron sharpens iron, so I have a lot of fun out there competing against my guys.
For sure. What are they saying about you? But I know you cooking, but I've seen you too many times. I know Cannon out there cooking. What do they say about you?
They be calling me Jeremiah Smith. I don't really too much. like different names, but yeah, that's what they like to say.
I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? For the people who don't know you, that's going to learn more about you as they see you. You know what I'm saying? What's something that they should know about you when they see this before the season starts? Well, might have lost him. We'll probably be back here in a second. We appreciate it.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
I'm a very hard worker. You know, I'm very versatile on the field. I'm a leader. And, you know, this season we're going to eat for sure.
Simple as that, man. You talked about Coach. Give me 1 second, brother. You talked about Coach Cannon. Well, let's stay on Coach Cannon, man. Just how is it being under him? What's his philosophy like? What's he like day in and day out? Everything smooth, brother? Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, brother. Probably got a little phone call coming through, man. Big business. All right, let's tap him, man. Smooth.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So, the question is how has Coach Cannon been, man? What's he like on a day-to-day basis?
Coach Cannon?
Yeah.
We don't see him too often, but when he's out there, it's like an annual thing where he comes out there and he makes us run all around the field, up and down the field, a whole bunch of gases. So, I mean, he came out there and he told the newcomers, the new transfers, like what it takes to be a part of Langston Hughes and what's the meaning behind it. And so, yeah, like he's a real dog. Like he shows you what it takes to be a part of our team. And I love it.
No, absolutely. We'll get into the conditions in just a second, but I think what you just brought up was key. It's definitely a process. It's definitely some things you have to do to be a Langston Hughes Panther. You know what I'm saying? I remember coming to practice, everybody had to hold their helmets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As they cried around, so just walk me through, like, what does that mean, bro?
Just respecting the LH. Like we put a lot of time and effort into the team, and our guys, we just make sure they hold themselves accountable. You know, they always living by the LH way. Like they don't never slack.
For sure. How does what principles from the football field? How are they preparing you just for life moving forward? Because they, you know what I'm saying, coach our boys pretty hard over there.
Like I said, being accountable. I feel like that's a big thing in life. Picking up the people around you, being a leader. Yeah, I feel like those are the big things.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? You were senior this year. I know. Has it been tough to be vocal, to lead the younger guys, or is that something you've always kind of been doing?
No, I've been able to do it. It's not too much of a hard thing, you know. They look up to me and they listen to me, and I feel like I'm a good mentor for our young guys in our receiver room.
That's big. Let's talk about Coach. Let's get my name together, Coach. OC. Coach Meyer.
Coach Cole. That's
Coach
right.
Cole.
Yes, sir. Coach Cole is a genius. Like he understands the entire game. It's crazy the way his mind thinks when he's calling plays and stuff. And yeah, like he came in last year and made a major impact. You know, we made it all the way to the state championship, scoring high points again. I don't know how many it was, but yeah, we've been real successful under his system. Yes, sir.
So let's just talk about Coach his mindset. Like, what have you learned about this mindset it takes to be an abnormal offensive mind in a Georgia football world that's always evolving? Like, what does it take?
It takes to listen and really understand the game. You know, take your time. You don't rush. I mean, when you get out there, just make sure you're doing everything 100%. And if you don't know it, you know, going out there and giving your all, and it'll always work out.
For people, for kids that's watching this, that's kind of Langston. I mean, these guys from the South Side, they came home. Guys from Milton, They can't even hang with them guys at TTC. I'm saying, what would you say to that, brother?
That's not true. You know what I'm saying? This week we play Buford, and we're going to show everybody in Georgia who has their doubts like what we can really do. We got a lot of guys that name is unheard of that's going to come out there and eat on Thursday.
What makes the South Side so special, brother?
No, I'm kind of new to the area, so I can't too much say. But football wise, I've seen everybody really grew up together playing football. So just like down south Georgia, um, everybody grew up cousins, brothers, and they all grew up and play on the varsity team together. That's how it is up here in Atlanta. Everybody played for like the OG Ducks, those U teams back in the day. So now that we're up in high school, like it's good competition. Like everybody knows each other. It's real fun. It's cool.
So where you from, man? I thought you were from the South Side the whole time.
No, I'm from Macon.
You from Macon? Okay. I mean, not too far, not too far. So what's? It's got to be about the same type of vibe, though.
I'm still not sure. Macon. I moved out of Macon when I was 9, but I came from Eagles Landing before I was at Langston.
Not Christian or the other one?
The public school.
I got you for sure. So let me ask you this then: what enticed you just to submerge yourself to Langston? Because you could go anywhere.
Yeah. Coming in, my dad wanted me to be surrounded around dogs. At Eagles Landing, everybody was just complacent with being mediocre and losing. They didn't really care. But moving into Langston, I got put in a system where everybody was ready to eat. Everybody's dogs. Like everybody want to get on that field and go kill somebody. So you just had to come in and take it in and listen and, develop with your brothers and, work. And I feel like I fully, developed into a real Langston Hughes Panther. So I'll show y'all this season.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You're real calm right now. I know you flip that switch when you get on the field. Just walk me through that. What's that flip of the switch process like for Ken and Kirksey?
When you get in the game and you're hearing the band playing,
yeah,
and the crowd cheering, like you just get a different adrenaline rush, like you just turn into a different person. So I feel like that's really what turns me up.
So it's the band, ain't the music that we listen to pregame. It's the band.
It's not really. I mean, the music can turn you up, but when you get on that field and you see the crowd and the lights shining down and you hear the band playing, you hear everybody screaming, that's what really is going to get you in that mode.
Okay. Is it been there last year? Is it a specific tune? You know what I'm saying that you look about. I'm waiting for my tune.
Off the top of my head, I can't even think, but it's a lot. The band be rocking.
All right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So you be chopping it up with the band, like, all right, now third quarter, I need this about 5 minutes.
Actually, that's funny because my dad said something to the band director because he was like, the band, we be scoring like 50 points and the band be quiet. And so my dad told him, like, y'all need to turn up. And so when we went to the next game the next week, the band was turning up. They was playing all the good songs. Everybody in the crowd was rocking. So, yeah.
That's what's up. Now, you know what I'm saying? Before I'm not gonna hold you too much longer, brother. I know you got things to do. I'm gonna hold like maybe 5 or 7 more minutes. But when the pep rallies are synonymous with Langston Hughes football, thanks to I can't remember his name right now. He always got the Cam putting together the craziest mixes for Langston. I know you know what I'm talking about, but how is the pep rallies from your perspective being in year 2? Is it the craziest pep rallies you've been a part of since you've been in school?
Yes, it is. At Langston, everybody is really like bought in. Like everybody, they ain't gonna act cool and sit and be quiet when the music playing. Like when we at the pit rally, everybody's participating, everybody rocking, everybody jumping around, everybody having fun. So yeah, it's a really cool experience when at the Langston Hughes pit rally.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ask you to keep continuing, but ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, you know what I'm saying? That's the best recruiting pitch you're gonna get on Bacon there. We ain't gonna get nobody in no trouble. So appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Triple multi-time state champion in the triple jump. You know what I'm saying? I've competed against Dalen Pinson, not Trey Olive, but you compete against a lot of elite track athletes, D1 track athletes. So just what benefits do you get from doing the triple jump?
My explosiveness. Triple jump, the phases going to the phase, you have to have a lot of strength in the lower body to be able to do that. So translating onto the field, it helps my explosiveness, getting off the ball, going up, catching them jump balls. Yeah.
100%, man. And a couple more questions, brother. Decided to lock it down with not Garner Webb, but Austin Peay.
Austin Peay. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So just let me know what went into that decision. I know Coach Ferris, Coach Jeff Ferris, and Coach Sam Tucker had a lot to do with your recruitment. So I'm saying just put me on
Yeah. Coach Ferris and the whole coaching staff, they showed me a lot of love. I went in there on an OV about 2-3 weeks ago. I love the facilities. I love the coaching. I love the way they played the game. And Coach Shug, we had our little meeting, and he broke down like how they made sure the wide receivers were able to eat and how the wide receivers can make plays on the field. And I love how they scheme the game to put the receivers in a situation to get the ball. Like they purposely put the receiver one-on-one to run, double move routes, just all types of different things to get the receivers open. And so I love that, and I feel like when I come in next year, I'll be a great fit for that system.
So you think this is a program that's trending up and up?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
All right, for sure, man. So we just talked about doing double moves. Is that your favorite type of route to run, or do you like stick and goes?
Yeah, I love double move routes.
Double move routes. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's always down on the list. But I do want to share this one clip, and then we're gonna get you. It's whenever you at the UAB camp, man. We had a crazy catch. I'm not sure if the world has seen it, so I gotta do my part as a media man and get it out there for you, brother. Come on. We're running back for the people in the what's like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Little anytime right there, little Jordan pose, kinda.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Just walk me through that real quick, man.
Coming off the line, I beat the DB. The ball was kind of a little late, and so the DB had a little bit of time to come back and make a play on it, and he grabbed my hand, and I was able to get up one and catch it with one hand and bring it down.
Quick move off the line here, a little head top, just quick off, you know what I'm saying? A little, I'm saying, if they ain't got it by now, they just ain't gonna get it, man. Sign us out, brother, man. Just let them know who you are again. I'm saying why you one of the best hidden gem, not even the best hidden gem, why you one of the best receivers in the state of Georgia, and where can they subscribe, I'm saying follow or subscribe to you.
Okay, my name is Kirksey. I'm a wide receiver at Langston Hughes High School. I feel like I'm one of the best receivers in the state of Georgia and really in the country because of my size and my versatility when I'm in the game. My work ethic, my coachability, and also you can find me on Twitter at Kirksey _ and on Instagram at C2NNON.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely get at him, brother. Like I said, I appreciate your time. Now, definitely, I'm not see you at the Buford game, but we will see you when Douglas or y'all go to Douglas. So for sure, I'll be looking forward to that game.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? The brother, you know what I'm saying, basically told it himself, best receiver in the nation. You know what I'm saying? He said stay, but definitely quickly transition to the nation, get on him, Cannon, Kirksey. Nah, man, I don't need to say anymore. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get it by now, rewatch it back. And please like, comment, subscribe, share this to your friend, your uncle, your coach, your assistant coach. You know what I'm saying? And whoever else you want to send it to, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with me on this Sunday evening. Have a blessed one. You know what I'm saying? Clean up because Monday's around the corner. Get you some rest because we got to hit that clock or whatever we do to get that money up for the fun. Shout out to Metro for that dope mixtape. Go get it if you haven't heard it. And definitely be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock or 6:30 for the Just Citizen News podcast. Me and my coach, Najee Wilkins, will be chopping it up about a lot. We got Coach 10 coming on tomorrow, Lithonia High School quarterback coach, if not more. I know there's a lot of QB training in the Metro Atlanta area, so definitely tune in tomorrow to understand why Lithonia is a sleeper. A lot of people are not talking about M4A. And then, of course, we know we're going to double back again on Thursday for the basketball pod. And we got the Samuel twins for Winter Barlow coming on. So definitely tap in, tell your friends, and be there present. If not, watch the post record on YouTube or X, whatever you watch it on. But I ain't gonna say too much more. So thank y'all for tuning in. Have a blessed one, and I'll see y'all next time.